Hello, this is Jim Wright, and this is your Minute to Slim It. When I came to the realization that I needed to lose about 35 pounds, that was a long, dark tunnel. I hadn't been at that weight, that 35-pound weight. I hadn't been at 155 since college, and that was 20 plus years ago. And so when I realized that, I just thought there is no way I'm ever going to get down to my college weight. But I tried every day to make a little progress. And I had my little things, like I've told you in class, a decade a month, as I called it. I started at 195 in February, and by March, I wanted to be cracking the 180s. By April, the 170s, and so on and so forth. You know, if I stayed focused on, I got to lose 35 pounds, I would have given up. Some of you have to lose 60, 70, 80, 100 or more pounds. And if you get focused on, I need to lose 100 pounds, you may give up. So here's what I want to challenge you to remember. The number one reason why people give up so fast is because they tend to look how far they still have to go instead of how far they've gotten. The number one reason why people give up so fast is because they tend to look how far they still have to go instead of how far they've gotten. You see, a lot of people are like, oh, I've only lost 3 pounds this week, or I only lost 0.3 pounds this week, and they just start pouting and acting like they're going to give up. And I always try to remind people, look, you've lost 20 pounds so far. I know, but I got to lose 80. I know, but you've lost 20 pounds. Always remember how far you've come. So when the diet demon says, oh, you still got to lose 30, 40, 60 pounds or whatever, you've got so far to go, you're never going to make it. Don't focus on that. Focus on how far you've come. Focus on how far you've come since last month. How far you've come since you started Achieve. Focus on that and just keep pressing towards those little goals every week, every month. Have a little attainable goal that you know that you can go for, because weight loss begins in the mind. When people start looking at the big picture, sometimes they get overwhelmed and they quit. Remember, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So don't get focused on how much you still have to go. Always remember how far you have come. And that is today's Minute to Slim It.